Okay, I want to do a quick video on shaving and ways to shave to preclude uh, getting shaving bumps, under here. People with, primarily black men or people of color, have a problem with bumps on the face. And mainly that comes from uh, putting pressure and shaving with a double-edged razor and putting too much pressure. The tips I'm telling you is coming from a U.S. Air Force shaving clinic when I was on active duty. Uh, but here's what I use primarily. Uh, Real cheap, big sensitive skin blades. These cost about $3 or $4 from Walmart for 12. They last a long time. And then edge sensitive skin. Very important, a gel. Now, to start, mainly what you got to do is get you a sink full of warm water, and take your razor in the warm water. But first what you got to do is make sure you keep your face moist and wet. That's very important throughout the whole process. And don't apply pressure. And don't, mainly when bumps come from pulling the skin, doing this, pulling the skin and shaving, or putting too much pressure and shaving. What that does is pull the skin tight, and then the hair goes, when you cut the hair, is down below the skin, and it causes the cut hair to be underneath the skin, which causes a bump. So the main thing you want to do is not pull the skin too tight, not cut too close. And then even when you're shaving under here, you don't need to raise your neck like that. You keep your skin relaxed and let light pressure, shaving in these directions. Light pressure. And then again, keeping it moist. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. Already got my warm water here, and wet my face down real good. Then I come up, get me some shaving cream on my fingers, and just rub it all around every place where I want to shave. You don't need a whole lot, but you need good coverage. You don't need a whole lot, but make sure you cover good. And I'm not putting pressure or anything like that. I'm just making sure I apply it all around. Okay? So you apply it around real good. Making sure you got every area covered, even outside of the areas you want to cover. Right now you see me raising my neck to get this under here, but I'm not cutting any hair right now, so it's no problem. Okay? So you just apply that on there real good. Keep applying, rub it in good. Okay? Got it rubbed in good. Now, okay, key thing is keep a sharp single edge razor with very limited pressure. And you can tell if you are applying enough pressure. See, I got this I don't have this like that, okay? I got it by the tip, so I can barely, let the razor do the work, okay? See that? I'm not applying any pressure. I'm just dragging it across my skin. And the blade is doing the cutting. When the blade stops cutting, that means it's dull. You need to get a new blade. If you got to press down on your skin or come up here and do this, then that means you got a dull blade. It's time to get a new one. And this is a single edge blade. Don't use a double edge blade. You don't need that. It's not for us. You need a single edge blade. And you clean that pile up off of lather. Come back, with your wet thing, and then as I bought that out the water, you see it put fresh water on my face. It's keeping it wet. Keep it wet and keep it moving. Clean that off. Okay, shake that in the water and clean it off good. Okay, now I'm down underneath. You notice I'm not doing this. I'm keeping my chin down, and I'm just letting the blade do the work. Keeping the chin down, let the blade do the work. Clean off, come back. And y'all gonna see, this gonna give you a baby butt smooth shave. Baby butt smooth shave. It's good to make sure you keep your face wet. So wipe that blade off and bring it up back to your face. And it puts that moisture, put that water right back on your face. Along with the soap. So it keeps it wet. And helps the blade to glide across the skin and not, pull the skin and anything like that, and let the blade do what it's supposed to do. And I'm not putting any pressure. I'm just got this in my fingers like that with no pressure. It's just the head of the razor that's doing the work. It's the weight of the head of the razor that's doing the work. I'm not applying pressure. And one thing about it, when you're shaving underneath your chin, you don't need to look at it to see if you're shaving good, because who's going to see under there anyway? For the most part. And then you can pretty much hear the way the razor blade is cutting. You can hear it when it's not cutting. When it stopped cutting, you can know that you got it pretty clean under there. You can tell the difference in the sound. So you don't need to look at it. You can look at it. You can look at it, while you're not cutting, I guess, just to see if you missed any spots. But I typically don't. I just keep my neck down like that. Just let the blade do the work. And here I am. I'm using 2 fingers, basically. 2 fingers. Index and thumb. Keep that blade wet. And keep going. And try to shave in pretty much in the same direction. It's not good to change directions too much. Just go in the one direction with the way you got it. And you see I got a little nick over there, but that's because I was talking while I'm doing this. If I hadn't been talking, it probably made my skin move a certain way. And the sharpness of the blade cut me, because I never nick myself. I'm not normally talking while I'm shaving either. So that's why you see that little nick over there. But we're gonna deal with that too at the end. I'll show you how to deal with a nick and what to do about what you do when you get done. So here again, we're about to wrap it up. Clean that blade off good, especially when you're going back over. And it's not a bad idea to just take the whole face and re-wet it again. Because the water is already kind of soapy, but it's not, my face had gotten dry. So I wanted to re-wet it, because that water helps the blade to glide across your skin. Water, that soapy water, really is the ticket along with the shaving cream. So there you go. How you get a good shave there. right, now that's pretty much it. Okay, so we let that water out. Then we want to run some cold water. Cold water. Now you want to now you want to, I just put nice cold water all over my face, because what that does is cooling and healing the skin. And you get your cloth and just pat dry it. Don't rub it and dry it, pat dry it. Do not rub it and dry it, just pat dry your face. Okay? And then, if you really see that shade come out baby smooth, single edge razor. And if you do bump up, it's a good idea to use this right here, Noxzema cream. What I do, if I shave at night, I put it on, rub it in, follow the instructions, rub it into your face, and then just leave it on overnight. And then in the morning, just wash it off. That'll help cure, because it's medicated. It'll help cure and clean your skin. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Yep, I think that's pretty much it. Again, we use Big Sensitive Skin Edge Sensitive Skin Gel and Noxzema, medicated skin cream. And like I say, you don't put no pressure and stuff, and then you end up with that baby skin. I've been shaving for 50 years and stuff, and I still got baby smooth skin. So that's it. If you like this video, share it, whatever, and subscribe to my page. All right, now y'all have a blessed day. All right, how do I stop this?